Hi, I'm Sheila Lepkin, school psychologist and a teacher at Courageous Kids Camp, run by Anxiety Solutions of Denver. I'm here with Molly Lipkin, who is also a camp teacher, as well as Jessica Lugo, a licensed speech and language pathologist and lead counselor. We are here to help familiarize you with what an initial slide-in session looks and sounds like. The purpose of a slide-in session is to slowly pass the baton of talking from the parents to a new person, in this case, a camp counselor or teacher. In this video, I will be the new therapist or the new teacher entering the room. Molly will be the parent, and Jessica will be the child. You and your family will be escorted into the room with a variety of toys, and you will let your child decide on what they want to play with, or if they don't settle on something, the parent can start playing with something, and that may encourage the child. You will note that the new adult, that's me, will not use hello, goodbye, or ask for a please or thank you. Please follow their lead and do the same, as asking for a response to these greetings and manner responses can spike anxiety. Welcome to the playroom. It's so good to see you all. Come on in, enjoy the toys, and I'll be back in a little bit.
Look at all these toys. These are just like the Legos we have at home.
I like Legos.
You like Legos. There's animals and people.
Wow.
All sorts of different things. You're pointing.
The person.
The person. You want the person. There you go.
Big.
It's big. The person's on top of those blocks. The blue one. Maybe he could use a friend. You're pointing.
The penguin.
The penguin.
Silly penguin.
Oh, the penguin's next to the man. Wow.
Notice the parent is narrating everything the child says. This is known as pride talk or child-directed interaction. I call it sportscasting. For the first few minutes of the visit to the room, you will describe everything your child is doing out loud, even the nonverbal pointing. If your child makes any type of sound, you will repeat the sound. It will feel a little strange to do, but it will set the stage for what the counselor or therapist will do later. At the end of the video, we will have some suggestions to help you and your child get more comfortable with these techniques. When your child is playing comfortably with the toys, and he or she may have already spontaneously said something to you, you repeat that aloud. Once this happens, it's time for forced choice questions. Next, you'll hear the format. Do you want X, Y, or something else? Let's watch.
Okay, I'm going to stack my blocks up, really high. Oh, you're doing the same thing. You have a green block, another green, and blue, and another green one. Are you all done with your tower? You're shaking your head. Are you all done with your tower, or do you want some more blocks? More blocks. Okay, great idea. Well, I have a yellow and a white here. Do you want a yellow block or a white block next? Yellow block. Yellow block. Thank you for letting me know. Wow, that tower is getting big. Now, I see some cars here. Should we put your tower on a car or on the table or somewhere else? You're pointing. Should we put the tower on a car, on the table, or somewhere else? Table. The table. Great idea. We'll put your tower, leave your tower on the table. Another blue block. Oh, red and blue. Blue block. I wonder if we should put an animal on top of our towers. Should we put an animal on top of your tower? You're nodding. Do you want an animal on top of your tower or no animal? Animal.
It can seem awkward to ask your child to respond to these stilted questions, but they are the easiest type of questions for a highly anxious child to answer, and it primes the pump for the child to respond to the new entering adult. If your child does not answer your forced choice question, please ask it again. Don't let a question go unanswered. I will be outside the open door listening. When the voice volume of your child is strong and steady, I will walk into the room and briefly out again. Your job as the parent is to keep asking forced choice questions and have your child respond. Focus on the child, not me. Very slowly, my stays will get longer and my position will get closer. I will be pretending to talk on the phone. This defocused communication helps reassure the child that I'm busy and not focused on what she or he is talking about.
Our towers are getting so big. Let's see, there's so many more blocks to use. Oh, you've got a nice bunch there. A blue block, and another red block. Maybe we could put some people on top of the tower. Should we put people on top of the tower or something else?
People.
People. Okay, great. Should we use someone with legs or without legs?
Oh, excuse me. I just want to grab my keys. You guys keep playing.
With legs. Okay, great. Oh, we have so many choices. Do you want the one with the blue hat or the yellow hat? Blue hat. Blue hat. Here you go. I'm going to use the one with the yellow hat on top of my tower. He's waving. Yours is waving too. Now let's see. Should we put more people on our towers or maybe some animals or something else?
Animals.
Animals. Great choice. Maybe a penguin or a whale or something else?
Penguin.
Penguin. Here you go. I like that idea. I'm going to use a penguin too.
Excuse me, I just need to make a phone call.
Waving again.
Yeah.
Yours is waving too. Maybe we can put our towers next to each other.
Yes, we
Wow.
need to go to
You're
the grocery
pointing.
store or something.
Big.
Yeah.
Big. Your tower is
Sure.
big. Should we add more blocks to this tower or leave it the way it is?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Leave it the way it is. Okay, now we can do something else. Should we build another tower or something else?
Sure, we can do that.
You're nodding.
Sure. That's okay.
I see you
Yeah.
stacking some blocks. Does that mean you want to build another tower or do something else?
All right.
Another
Okay.
tower.
That
Another
sounds good.
tower. Thanks for
Okay.
letting me know. I like that idea.
Okay.
Here, I'll collect some of
That
these
sounds like a good
blocks for
plan.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like the green
Okay.
block or yellow next?
Sure. That'll work out
Green. There you go.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Next, you want yellow or
Uh-huh.
blue? Yellow. It sure
Oh,
is
Mom's
getting
holding
big.
a blue block now.
Wow.
And she has a lot of the sea animals close to her, too.
That's true. There's lots of sea animals. I could put this seal right on top
Oh,
of
the
the
seal's
blue
on.
block.
The seal's on the blue block now.
Should we put this seal on top of the tower or somewhere else?
Okay. That looks good.
There you go. Put it on top.
Okay. I think I could put a fence on here. Oh, now you got the big killer
whale.
whale. Don't let it
One
bite
of my
you.
favorite. One of my favorite animals. You're pointing. Did you want the seal or the whale or something else? Seal. Thanks for
You're
letting me
handing her the
know.
seal. The gray seal.
Now there's 2 seals on top of the tower.
And you're still holding the killer whale.
Okay, here comes the whale. It's gonna swim over.
There it goes. It's swimming. It's swimming. It's swimming. It's swimming.
Yes.
Make no comment about my approach to your play. Keep playing and use a combination of sportscasting and forced choice questions with your child. You'll notice that I will begin to use the tools of Pride Talk or sportscasting first with you and then with your child. The speed at which I do these steps depends on the response of your child. What we are showing you here is a speeded up version of what happens. The process to this point could take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour or two. When your child is comfortable with my sportscasting him or her, I will try a forced choice question.
I'm gonna make a car now.
I love that red car. It's so wide, you can put so much stuff on it, and you're rolling it, and you're rolling it.
Wow, it seems like it can go big and
And
fast.
I'm looking for other cars. Oh, there's another car here. I put 2 fences on it.
Oh, do you?
And Mary's touching the white block, and I've got this really cool car, and you found a green block, and you're pointing, and you're pointing some more. Oh, look, he gets stuck on there. I wonder if I can turn this. That didn't work so well. And you got the helicopter, and now you've got the monkey, and you're putting the monkey on. Awesome.
What are you saying there?
Oh, he hangs pretty well. I think that maybe this would stay a little better on top. So, Mary, I'm wondering if you'd like the yellow guy on top, the blue guy on top, or something else. So I've got this yellow guy who can sit on top there, or I've got this blue guy who can maybe turn around on top of there. That would be really cool too. So I'm wondering whether you want the blue guy or the yellow guy or something else. Mom, did you have?
So we're gonna put a little guy on top there. Do you want the blue one, the yellow one, or something else? The blue one.
The blue one. Thanks for letting us know. You will notice that I always wait at least 5 seconds for a reply, and I don't look at your child. It is an uncomfortable silence for everyone, but it is necessary to avoid an early rescue and reinforce the avoidance. If your child had replied, even in a whisper, I would have repeated the reply and thanked the child, just like the parent does. Instead, I begin to use an intermediary, the parent. If this is needed, just follow my lead and re-ask the question when I ask you to. You will also notice that I am giving stickers, but I don't talk about it. I don't want to add pressure to talk. This thing can make really sharp turns. And Mary's got the helicopter, and it's flying around, and it's flying around. It's flying over the red blocks, and it's flying over the white blocks, and it's scary eyes are coming. Scary eyes are coming. 2 sets of scary eyes are coming. So Mary, would you like the yellow scary eyes or the pink scary eyes or something else? So the pink scary eyes really aren't quite as scary when you think about it. But the yellow eyes, there's 2 of them side by side. I can't make my eyes do that. So do you want the pink one or the yellow one or something else? Go ahead.
Okay, so do you want the pink one over here or the yellow one? The yellow one.
The yellow one. Thanks for
one.
letting
Nice
us know.
Putting your helicopter helicopter on top of those
The
scary
helicopter.
eyes.
Oh, the scary eyes are on the bottom now. That looks fun. And it's like a landing gear for the helicopter. And the helicopter's up in the air and
Cool.
flying again. Uh-oh, there is an alligator wants to eat the pink. I think it's maybe a pig. I'm not sure. Ooh, should the alligator eat the pig or not eat the pig?
Not eat the pig.
Not eat the pig. Thanks for letting me know. Did you notice the subtle change? The child began answering the parent without having the parent repeat my question first. Go back and watch if you didn't catch it. Now let's see if you can catch this next baby step. Oh, here's some more eyes, and you found a green block, and you're putting the red on top of the blue. I think this guy's going to get a hat. Maybe a hat that looks like this.
How silly.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Cute little hat.
So Mary, I'm wondering, should this guy get a blue hat or a yellow hat or some other color? I don't know.
Yellow.
A yellow hat. Okay, here's his yellow hat. I've got it. I think this one, that's a really nice stack. It's all blue on top. I think this looks more like a cap. So there's a cap. So now I've got a red cap or a yellow cap or two caps. Should I have a red cap, a yellow cap, or two caps? Two caps. Thanks for letting us know. Did you catch that? The child's voice became loud enough for me to hear the child's answer, so I repeated it instead of having the parent do it. Now the child is answering my questions with the parent present. We will spend a few more minutes solidifying this skill with me repeatedly asking forced choice questions with the parent present. Then I will motion for the parent to either move away or look busy reading something or step out of the room for a minute and re-enter. But now I am asking all the questions and giving all the stickers. Oh, this looks like a little basket or something. Maybe it's, I don't know. Mary, should I put some water in here or hay in the basket or something else? Water. Thanks for letting me know. We'll put some water in the basket. So who should drink the water? The bear or the killer whale? Who should be drinking the water? Bear, whale, or something else?
Bear.
The bear.
Looks thirsty.
Oh, Mom, could you leave that over there?
Sure.
Sure,
Absolutely.
And I think the clown is getting thirsty now, too. Oh, I don't know whether the bear is done. Is the bear done drinking or not drinking?
Done.
He's all done drinking. So now the clown can have a little sip. Delicious, thank you. Here comes the killer whale over. And here comes the baby killer whale. Who should drink first? The daddy whale or the baby whale? Who should drink first?
The baby.
The baby's gonna take a drink. Oh, Mom, there's a few things for you to sign in the hall. Could you take a look at them and then come back in?
Sure, yeah. Okay, I'll be back.
Mom will be back in just a minute. Ah, that was delicious. It's a hot day and it's good to drink things on a hot day. Oh, this is so tall. Should I pull this off or leave it on?
Leave it.
Leave it on? Okay, we'll leave it on. I'll make sure it stays really well on there. Does it need a ladder or no ladder? son. Would you like to use this car for a while or this car? That car. Okay. Oh, I see your mom's coming back in. And Molly, let me.
We will slowly remove the parent from the room, much the same way the new adult entered. It's all about the baby steps and lots of practice answering questions. This is how the baton of asking is transferred to a new person.
By having short daily practices with your child, you can prepare your child for camp. Set aside a 5 to 10 minute playtime where you use sports casting, also known as pride talk, and forced choice questions as you play together. Offer stickers or work toward a reward, activity, or toy for playing in this special way.
This is how we build your child's brave. If you have any questions about this slide-in method, about Courageous Kids Camp, or about selective mutism in general, please email me. On behalf of Anxiety Solutions of Denver and Courageous Kids Camp, thank you for watching our video on initial slide-in session.